Aquarius, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late June, early July 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's going on for the lovely Aquarians. My guides, talk to me. What do we got for our friends here in the Aquarius collective, please? And yeah, we're going to take a real quick look at this first card just to dip our toes into energy. Then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on. So I always find that intriguing. Let's get you this first card, though. Let's rock. No wasting time. What do we got for Aquarius, please? There it is. Nice and quick. So, hey, we got Lady Luck here, my friends. You guys might be coming in for a good shift of some sort, regardless of what shows up in the reading here. When I get Lady Luck, that always brightens my day in any reading. So we'll talk about her in a moment. Before we do, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the June subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk about Lady Luck. So you see her here. She is chilling. She is behind that slot machine. There's poker chips. There's four-leaf clovers. All these various different emblems of luck. So you already know where I'm going with this. If you've been going through some tough times, challenges, luck might really be on your side. Whether it's just happened or whether it's coming down the road, you might want to test your luck in some sort of way when this card shows up. To me, it could also have karmic links. It is very much similar to the Wheel of Fortune card, so we could talk about karmic cycles and such. But to me, when I see this, it's that beautiful Jupiter luck on your side or a change for the better showing up right at the front end of the reading, which is nice. So even if we do have some troubles or challenges in this week's reading, this is a very good silver lining we could pull away, because whatever it is that shows up might be fleeting. Okay, this is something changing in your favor, my friend. So I would claim Lady Luck right away. Let's get into tarot. And I do always say that first card doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a nice footnote for us. But yeah, I'm going to get you 3 cards in the upright before we get the intuitive stuff going. Shuffle it up here one time for my Aquarians, please. My guides, let's see what we got for my friends. Late June, early July, please. So let's talk about last week's reading. We were seeing big karmic archetypes last week. Just had a big karmic warning. So I did say, watch how you treat others, or just know that there are karmic archetypes at play. And when we think of karma, it is very much multifaceted. We could speak about karma and karmic archetypes for hours upon hours and hours. There's books written about it. Whether it's cycles of life or you just getting out what you've put in return, that energy was pretty thick in the reading last week. So it's interesting that we have Lady Luck showing up in the beginning. But as you know, energy is very fluid, never set in stone. So only take these how they hit for you, right? Because we could be seeing your energy or someone you're linked to. But let's get you 3 cards. What do we got for Aquarius this week? Karmic is source-based to me. It is very powerful. Wow. All right, we're starting with a bang, my friends. We got the Knight of Swords in position number 1. That is, first off, one of the fastest cards in the whole entire deck, but it's also one of the cards that could represent you. So very interesting that we're starting with a bang like that. Let's get 2 more. It could be combative sometimes. All right, we got the 5 of Cups in position number 2. Notice that the Knight is turning away from the 5 of Cups. Let's get 1 more, and we'll really start to piece this together. You know how I feel about the River of Tears. That could be someone who's been going through a tough one. So let's see what we got. Thank you. Okay, so you're going to have a bonus here this week, Aquarius. We got on the back end the Ace O Pentacles, which is one of my favorite cards. I've been seeing it for other air signs, but you also have a very headspace type of energy with the 4 of Cups right here on the back end. Might have a lot on the mind. So let's talk about these. There's a lot of different archetypes for us to look at. Let's go through. I'll give you the classical meanings before we get into the juicy intuitive stuff. So at first glance, when I look down at this spread, different elements stacking up. Yeah, we are a little heavy on the water here, which can be a little emotional, but there's a lot of different elements which could indicate different areas of life, different situations, different things. Court cards, so we have a whole basket of different messages to go through, but we'll see how they all play together. Usually water and earth work well, so I'm unsure if this is going to like if this is going to be super positive or the reverse. But let's just go through one by one. In position number 1, the Knight of Swords, like I said. Air sign energy, which Aquarius is. Even though you guys are the water bearer, you're an air sign. Could be a Libra, could be a Gemini in my simplistic style of reading. So the clarifier could be very important. But what do we know about this Knight of Swords? It is shooting off somewhere like a rocket. It is going. It is booming. It is fully motivated and moving in one direction very, very fast. So this could represent action, someone taking or making an action of some sort, or there is a determination here as well, which I've been seeing in other air signs. The Knight of Swords, though, can also be combative, right? This could be someone that will fight, right? This is not a punk type of energy. This is someone that, like, if you want the smoke, if you want the fight, the Knight of Swords will give it to you, right? Because he is rushing into battle. So we'll see what that's about. It could be very, very good. It could be movement-based, but it could absolutely be somebody being a little conflict-driven. Now, moving to the center, we have the Five of Cups. Yeah, there's something interesting to me about how this Knight is moving away from the Five of Cups. I think that's good. But we got the River of Tears in the center. There might be someone or something that is like getting a response from you where you might feel bad for them. You know, that's a little bit of an intuitive energy. I'll give you the classical meanings. The Five of Cups is anyone who is upset, hurting, sad. The person here in this is literally crying, right? Maybe you've shed a few tears recently, or you might need to really express some emotion to get something out of you. But this, needless to say, isn't a happy type of energy. Like, it's a challenge. It's someone going through some emotional challenge. So we'll see what's up with it, but I see this Knight of Swords moving away from it. So it's going to be interesting to see how these all play together. There might be somebody that is evoking, I don't want to use the word pity, but you're feeling bad for someone or something. Like, that's just the vibe I'm picking up here. But let's keep moving. On the back end, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful card of golden opportunities, and I have seen it in several other zodiac signs this week. This could be a nice big influx of money, business opportunities, work opportunities, luck shifting in your direction. Just like we saw with Lady Luck, this is like the energy of a payout of some sort. So there could be really good things coming in for a lot of Aquariuses, especially in the monetary realm. All aces are opportunities. This one's a little more extra, in my opinion, or it could just be that monetary focus, that work type focus. So we'll really want to see what's up with this card as we press forward. Now, moving to your bonus, which is once again another little footnote. We have this thought-based, heady type of energy with the Four of Cups. You see this person, they're under the tree. You can't tell if they're sitting there thinking or if they're taking a little snooze. To me, this is some, like, you might have someone or something going on in your mind, like, quite a bit. This could be someone thinking about you as well. So depending on what you're watching this for, you might need to hear that someone really has you on the mind when this card shows up specifically as a bonus. But it's all about getting out of your head and into the world of action, right? Like, you could think good things or you could think whatever, but once it becomes material, that's where things change. I really want to dive deeper on all this though, Aquarius. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get one more shuffle here, reset this deck, and see what we could pull for you, my friends. What do we got for Aquarius? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Knight of Swords. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Aquarius, you can drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. Okay, let's go in on that Knight of Swords, please. Oh my God, so why is that Knight of Swords here? Thank you. Nice and quick. Oh, wow. This is some sort of sudden action, okay? Or a sudden change. Somebody was saying, like, yeah, I need to switch this up. There's something I need to change here right now. And I'm not going to wait. Like, that's the vibe I'm picking up. We got the Four of Swords in reverse underneath the Knight of Swords. It's like, all right, yeah, the time for sitting around, the time for just like letting things pass you by, or just now's the time to move. Now's the time for action. That's just what this is telling me. Both of these cards indicate that classically as well. But the burst of energy it got me is like, all right, this needs to happen now. I need to do something about this right now. So whether you're being sprung to action or whether someone you're linked to is like, listen, I need to make something happen. I need to make this work. That's a vibe here. It's almost frantic. Okay, like, yes, I did feel that sudden burst of action and movement and momentum, but it's almost to the point where it's frantic. Okay, like the time for sitting around, that's done. here. So I would say for a lot of Aquarians in this time, like there could be various different situations coming to a head, so to speak. I don't want to use that in like a rough way, but there could be certain things coming to a culmination, certain situations that have been in play that you've been dealing with that they're going to come to a culmination. And it might be from your doing, okay? Like especially with all this sudden action, sudden movement, sudden change. We're going to keep pressing forward. I'm not going to linger here too long. I feel like that was a very straightforward message. We'll talk about it more when we do the recap. Let's get in on that Five of Cups. Let's see what that's about. So why is this Five of Cups here for Aquarius, please? Very interesting stuff, my friends. Thank you. Devil in reverse. This could be somebody that's feeling a little guilty about their past or things that they've done. This could be somebody, yeah, that's just the vibe. The devil in reverse isn't a bad thing. For some of you, maybe you're having issues with the Capricorn. You might be on the cusp of Capricorn as well, because that's what the devil represents. And the devil in reverse does talk about somebody like processing their demons, processing their past, their pain, letting some sort of toxicity come out, or letting some sort of toxicity process. So that could be good. This could be an extremely healing type of energy right here in the center, which I would say is really nice. But there is somebody here who is holding some sort of inherent guilt about the person they used to be or the things that they've done. That's just what's showing up for me right here. I could dress it up in many different ways. I'm going to give it to you straight. Whether that's you or somebody else, that's just the vibe. Now, yeah, we have this action, this forward momentum, but we also still have somebody trying to grapple with their demons, straight up. Okay, I can't simplify it much more than that. But there is some pain involved with it as well. This could be somebody doing quite a bit of shadow work or going through the dark night. We're going to move over to the Ace of Pentacles. Maybe this has like a very positive ending because of the action in the front. Like, yeah, it's time to change this, but there is this resistance here in the center. Let's go in on that Ace of Pentacles. Maybe it's someone trying to change something about themselves and it's not as easy as they thought it would be. It could be so many different things, my friends. But let's go in on that Ace of Pentacles. And we'll do our recap before we get into the shadow card. Thank you. Beautiful. The prototypical happy ending is here to be had for you guys. You could really claim this energy on the back end. What a roller coaster of a reading, Aquarius. The 10 of Cups underneath this Ace of Pentacles. It doesn't get much more beautiful than that. If you have been spurred recently to do better for yourself or improve yourself in some sort of way, there are blessings to be had right here on the back end. Like, you can reach your happy ending. You can and will reach your happy ending if you do the work and you keep pushing towards it. This just makes me extremely happy on the back end. This is everything. This is wish fulfillment energy, and it's not going to come without cost. And there is going to need to be like action put forth to make things happen, work. But the end of this is just absolutely beautiful. When we see the 10 of Cups, we think of the prototypical happy family, happy life, the house, everything. You see the imagery here. So this is beautiful on the back end. So you could see that this could read like a storyboard, specifically if you're in this portion right now where you're making a change, or you're here like, yeah, something needs to change. I need to fix this. I need to change something up. Whether it's about yourself or something you're connected with, the happy ending is here to be had. Your happy ending is attainable, and I would claim that energy on the back end for sure. Okay, whatever stage of this you're in, this is attainable energy, and it's just that huge payoff for all the things you've done. Okay, it may not be here right now, right this second, but it is attainable. I'm telling you that. I feel that with every fiber of my being. I really do. Let's go through and do a quick little recap here, Aquarius, before we get into the shadow card. Beautiful energies here. If you look down in the box, we have the Knight of Swords with the Four of Swords in reverse. This is somebody being sprung to action, sudden change. Like, I got to do this. I got to make this happen. Like, almost to the point where this person might feel frantic or anxious. Like, it has to get started now. And as we press forward through the reading, we got the Five of Cups, River of Tears with the Devil in reverse. This is somebody who may have some guilt about things they've done in the past or the person they used to be. I'm feeling the heavy energy of somebody doing heavy shadow work, but it's for the best. Dealing with toxicity, dealing with the demons within themselves and working that stuff out feels very good here. And as we press to the back end, there are rewards to be had for this self-improvement and this forward momentum and push, because we got the Ace of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. blessings to be had. Your happy ending is attainable, and Aquarius, this is just a chef's kiss, beautiful energy on the back, wish come true. And whatever your happy ending is attainable if you do the work and keep pushing. So claim that energy. We're going to get you one shadow card and see what's in the shadows. Beautiful stuff. You know, I got a little nervous there when the devil showed up under the Five of Cups, but there is a healing energy to that for sure. So let's see what's up. What's in the shadows for Aquarius, please? Real quick. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this. I don't want to be a downer with how the reading turned out. It was a very positive ending. Let's see what's up with that. Thank you. Okay, Five of Pentacles. Somebody might need to grapple with some abandonment issues. Okay, maybe that's part of what we have going on here. We have the Five of Pentacles. I would just keep it very simple here, and I'm not going to dogpile on this message. The Five of Pentacles could sometimes represent somebody that spends a little too willy-nilly, somebody that spends a little too much, that might need to do some budgeting. So make sure you're doing right when it comes to money with the Five of Pentacles. But it's also a card where someone could get lonely really quick or is feeling isolated. Sometimes isolation's a good thing, but when we see the Five of Pentacles in the shadows, it might be a little too much. So in this time, maybe that's part of the shadow work that needs to be done, like whether it is revolving around abandonment issues or how someone treats monetary things or work. So yeah, Aquarius, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the June subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the May subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced in my community tab after this week's Fire and Air readings. But for the month of June, I'll be giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Everyday Witches Tarot. It's one of my favorite decks out there. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments, out of all the cards in this week's reading, which one explains how you're feeling currently right now. Which one are you vibing with? You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, I'll put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you next time.